Hello. This is for the Aries risings. My name is Dr. McCollins. Don't mind my hair. I actually washed it today and then blow dried it. Did some self maintenance because it is about 30 degrees out where I'm at. And so let's turn up the mic a little bit. That looks better. Let's get into your forecast. What is happening here? For the month of January. Yes, I'm a little bit late. Why does this keep turning down? Don't like that. I think it's possessed. I'm not entirely sure. So here's what we've got going on here. On January 4th, we had Mars entered Capricorn, right? And so that is it's there until February 13th. It's entering the house of career or public image. You're going to take your time and think of your mental health and what's best for you and your physical health, and how your partner's assets will help achieve those goals. Okay. And then when we get to the 11th of January, that is when we have the Capricorn new moon. So hello, new career goals. Don't let big plans fill your head with self doubt. These changes and advancements will not have immediate results. It's slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Moving on to January 13th. How about I actually pull up the calendar so I know what days we're looking at here? That would probably be helpful, wouldn't it? All right, so January 13th is a Saturday. And that has Mercury moving into Capricorn. So maybe you're able to communicate with your boss easier for that raise you've been waiting on. You've hidden you have a hidden enemy is still waiting in the wings to take you down. So keep the higher moral ground. I know I say keep the higher moral ground. Sometimes that's hard though, because not sometimes that's hard. Most of the time that's hard for me. So I'm not going to judge you if it's something that you can't really do. Because I'm best friends with Satan. And so when people go low, I tend to go lower to like the sixth circle of hell and just have a party with Lucifer. We hold hands, we swing in circles. So I'm definitely not going to judge you if that one's difficult. Aquarius season starts on January 20th. We're getting one step closer to your season by the sun moving into Aquarius. And so maybe it's time to take a peek at your social media analytics. Okay. And how that's affecting your follower count or growth of endorsements or monetization. Are you making or writing checks that you can't cash? So remember that something that I tend to struggle with when it comes to work things like this, but not necessarily relationship things. Um, Over promising and under delivering pisses people off. So you want to under promise and over deliver every single time. A lot of the times with my loved ones, I will immediately say no to them, or as my friend Sarah likes to tell me that I do like a blink because my brain is calculating how much time I have and whether or not I can actually do the thing that they're asking me of, rather than just promising that I can and then not being able to fulfill it. Um, so you don't want to just say that you can do something. You actually want to be able to do that thing. Okay. Um, so you're going to want to Yeah, that's you, because the next sentence is for Taurus, and that's not you. So on the 23rd, okay, we have, which is Tuesday, January 23rd, we have Venus moving into Capricorn. So for those of you like myself who natally have Venus in Capricorn, this is uh your Capricorn or your Venus return. Okay. So Venus graces your 10th house of career or public image. With what kind of seems like conversations or serious conversations you're having about how your work or career affects your mental health and your material state of life are able to work together in harmony. Okay. So when it comes to like what you want public image wise, like how do you want to be seen? Do you want to be seen as um the head honcho? Do you want to be seen as just a um I don't know, a celebrity? Do you want to like how do you want the world to perceive you? Sometimes that changes. Sometimes the things that the world is perceiving you as is by your title. Um Sometimes it's like this with social media. So you have to think about not just how you want the world to perceive you, but what that's going to do to your mental health and how you can align the two together so that one isn't harming the other. Okay. And that is going to be something that is, once again, because this is Capricorn, slow and steady wins the race. This isn't going to be a fast thing that's happening. Mind you, once Venus enters Capricorn and joins the Capricorn party that's going on now, because now we've got Mercury and Mars also in Capricorn, she is going to buffer some of Mars's ability to be direct. She's going to make it a little kinder, okay? Which can be good, can be bad. It's more good than it is anything else because sometimes Mars in Capricorn kind of has this relentless pursuit of something where they just have blinders on and they're just going. And so she tempers that a little bit so that the you can see not just what your goal is, but kind of how it's affecting everything around you and how everything is interconnected. You're going to want to pay attention to the interconnected portion of it. Um, there's a full moon. It's a Leo full moon, and that is on January 25th. Okay. Now, you're going to want to think back to Leo season and whatever it is that you started in Leo season. Okay. Because that is quite possibly coming to a conclusion. Um, and so we're looking at possibly the mastery of the new skill is taking a lot longer than you anticipated it taking, and it might be causing some frustration. Um, and that it's okay to display it in your home. Okay, so if like I know that it's said that Beyonce is actually a painter, and no one's seen her paintings except for her family, because most likely, her being her Virgo self, she doesn't think it's good enough yet. Um, there's a scratching sound. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a squirrel in my attic because my office is upstairs. Now I have to figure out how to get the squirrels out of my attic so they don't eat a wire or something and make my house burn down. Um, anyway, it's okay to have that hobby that you like and have it not meet your standards and still be proud of it and display it in your house. I feel like there's Elise Myers, she crochets now. And she's like, I'm gonna make this beautiful sweater and I'm never gonna wear this sweater. I'm just gonna put it up on my wall. And that's okay. It is okay to do things just for your enjoyment. They do not have to be perfect. Um, and then that's all I've got for the big transits for January. That was a pretty quick 10-minute thing. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. The February stuff will be up on Patreon by January 15th, which is next Monday. It'll be all of the stuff for February. And then it'll be up on YouTube on the 29th, which is 2 weeks after that. So if you don't want a super heads up, that's okay. You can wait until then. If you appreciate what I do, I'd really appreciate it if you headed over to Ko-fi and left a little something, or to Venmo and left a little something. If you are interested in reading with me, feel free to head over to my website, um, sabatreeconsulting.com, and you can sign up for a consult with me. Until next month, thank you for being here. Have a great rest of January, and you are worth all the good things that are headed your way. Thanks.